it's Joanna from Nesting Story, and here we are. Also, it wouldn't be a video without this guy right in the middle of it. He's like, oh, you're filming? Hold on. Let me just powder my nose and get in the middle of your shot. It is time. I told you it would come, and it is here. We are ready to jump back into home renovations and decluttering. Wow, it was a crazy last stretch in June. Our family was upside down. If you saw any of my videos recently, it was just like parenting all the time, but everyone seems to be a little more relaxed. They're off for summer. They're out with some family members for ice cream right now, the kids that is. And I am ready to do something. It's the first step to get anything going in this house. We need to get going on this room again, and look at it. It is a disaster. Here is a recap of what we've done so far. Okay, so when the bad weather hit, I think in the fall, we just had to halt everything. We live in Canada, we had a brutal winter, and there was no way that we could give up this space. It had to house snowy boots and snow pants and everything, and we just had to put it all on hold. It is now July, it is boiling out, and it's time to get this started again. And I've told Mike, it needs to finish before the kids go back to school the first week of September. But before Mike can get going on anything, I need to remove everything from this room. We have a bit of a debate going on if we're going to change the design at all, but right now the plan, I think, is to shiplap ceiling, walls, everything, and I think that would be the first step. We can't do anything with all of this here. We need to create a new space in our house to be able to go in and out of our house, and that is going to be our super narrow front hall. I've always told people that this is the flaw of our home. You come in and it's this really narrow hallway, and there's a little closet here, and that is it. But this is what we're working with, and we need to make it work. Yes, I know, you're right there. I know. So to make this area work, I need to use this closet properly. We have things like PlayDoh in here and boots and winter gear, a whole bunch of stuff we don't actually use. This closet has not been used in a very long time. And I think for us to be able to do this properly, this whole closet needs to be emptied. And then I need to put everything in there from backpacks for camp, shoes and sandals, sunscreen, sun hats, anything like that that we'll need this summer. So do I know where this stuff is going to go? No, not at all. I have no idea where I'm gonna put this stuff. I'm thinking that I could probably get one bin from the basement and do some outerwear winter stuff like boots. I could hang, a lot of these are my jackets and some of the kids, some of it can be donated or garbage because I'm noticing some that it's not even in good shape to donate. And then I think I could hang some stuff in my closet. So I need to remove everything here. I think that's the first thing I need to do, and then go through the mudroom and try to set this up. I'm hoping to do this all today, and then this weekend is when Mike and I are gonna nail down the final plans for the mudroom and hopefully get started on it. Okay, I think I'm gonna Konmari this thing. I think I need to just take everything out and then figure out what I'm gonna do with it after. So I did it. I emptied the whole closet. It's pretty disgusting. I gotta give it a good clean. Look at the floor. It's really gross. So I cannot believe how much I had in there. So this unit I'm gonna use for hats and sunscreen and things. This is our trolley for Play-Doh, but as you can see, it's kind of overflowing. Before I do anything else, after I show you everything I took out, I'm gonna go through this because I need a plan for when my kids get back from ice cream to keep this going. So they may be doing some Play-Doh soon, but there's so much dried out Play-Doh and garbage stuff I need to ditch. There's a lot of things that are just ready to go. All of this was in here. Look at all those coats. All of this, like there's a board game in there. It shouldn't be in there. All these DVDs. We have an area now. We have a unit in the basement, an empty basket, randomness. So there's a lot I can deal with. But like I said, I'm gonna deal with the Play-Doh first. Play-Doh is done. That was a bit of a process, but here we go, and it all fits in the trolley. We've got a couple packages that I realize have never been opened, so that will be fun to keep the kids busy today. Maybe not fun to clean up after, but I will sacrifice that for some time to work on this. Okay, so that's done, our trolley. If you're wondering, this trolley is from IKEA. I thought of this idea years ago. I have done a couple blog posts and stuff about this. I needed a place to keep our Play-Doh, that I could roll it in, but I'm starting to think as the kids get older, I could make space at some point soon in our craft cupboard. I'm gonna be decluttering it once again and possibly making space for this. We'll see. This has actually been a nice way to keep it in a place where the kids can't just get at it, because I would tuck it around the corner in our closet. So that's done. Okay, time, I think I need a little vacuum break. It's a little nasty here, and then I'm gonna start on the next thing. Okay, so I've got a lot of progress so far. So this is everything I'm keeping, all my coats and everything, a couple bags. That's gonna go up into my walk-in closet. It won't always stay there, but definitely a good spot to keep it. This is all Mike's jackets. These are all donations. The kids' stuff is all put away already. I did that earlier in the season. I got some garbage here. I gotta figure out where these boots are gonna live. And then I just gotta sort through some of these as well. Definitely getting there. So I'm just realizing this is not gonna be one video. This is gonna be 2 videos. I didn't realize what a monster this is. So I think part 1 is just gonna be all about clearing out that front closet, and part 2 is going to be prepping the mudroom and going through our plans of what we're actually doing. So I'm gonna finish this up. You're gonna finish this one up with me, and then you'll see the next one on Wednesday. It's done. Part 1 is done. We have the Play-Doh stored away. Everything is ready now to move stuff from the mudroom to here. This is what happens with renovations. So you've probably seen me declutter this closet a few times, and the reason things keep filling up like crazy are these renovations. We keep having to move stuff from room to room as we work on other rooms. But today I luckily got rid of a ton of stuff or put things in the right place now that we finished the basement. I think a lot of the things we were storing here was because we didn't have a finished basement or entertainment unit, and I never ended up moving it down there, like games and DVDs and Blu-ray discs and all that stuff. So it's down there. Anyways, so part 2 will be on Wednesday, and let me know, have you been impacted by renovations lately and just not realizing things are in the wrong place, or having to move things around temporarily so you can renovate a different room? It's a lot. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, I'd love for you to subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.